Founded in 1995, BYD started as a
Sorry, try me again?
I did not say that! Founded in 1995, BYD started out as a battery maker and entered the automotive business in 2003. You may find many of their battery technology in many popular brands of laptops, cellular phones, and electronic consumer goods. With their interest in new energy, it has successfully allowed BYD to penetrate the automotive scene. Also, did you know BYD supplies Teslas with their batteries? Oh. Introducing the BYD Atto 3.
Sorry, again?
Cancel. Because today's weather is unfavorable, I'll be doing the introduction from inside, but fret not, I'll be walking around the car later as well. The BYD Atto 3 is 203 horsepower, 310 Newton meters of torque, 0 to 100 in 7.3 seconds with top speed of 160 km/h with a battery capacity of 60.48 kilowatts per hour and a maximum range of 480. Now the one I have with me right here is the extended range. However, it comes with two variants, the extended and the standard, and I'll be taking you through what the differences within the extended and the standard are. Okay, join my drive today with me. I'll be going to Arah Damansara for a meeting. We are on the inside of the BYD Atto 3, and this is very sensitive because whenever I say, hey BYD, or just mention BYD, this comes on. I'm going to just adjust my steering wheel and it's telescopic. Okay, and it's facing up a little bit. It's powered seats, and check this out. 12.8-inch rotating screen, okay? You want vertical, you want horizontal, both also can. And typical uncle friends that I have saying like, I'm pretty sure they tested. I wonder how many times it can rotate vertical and horizontal. Yeah, the things that uncles think about, kan. In front of me, I have my digital cluster, which is only 5 inches. However, I do like it because it follows the steering wheel. It's always in sight. You know how some cars where the digital meter cluster is here, sometimes after you adjust the steering wheel, it kind of blocks it. So that's not really that good. But this one, it just ikut je the steering wheel. So that's nice. Flat bottom, and I realized that I am color coordinated with the BYD Atto 3 today, and this was completely unplanned. We're going to be making our way to Arah Damansara, and I'm going to be using the app that they have right here. Mana map. Navigation. It's not mapping, it's navigation. As you can see, it's pretty responsive touchscreen right here. If you're so used to having like your phone, looking at your phone, and usually you look at it vertically, which is how I usually do it. Ta-da! That is how we do it. It has that EV sound of and the regenerative braking is not so intrusive as other cars. Now, other EV cars, once you let go of the brake, the regenerative braking comes in hard. It's like, I'm doing my work right now. However, this one is like slowly it comes in, and it's very progressive, so you don't feel uncomfortable, and your passengers especially don't feel uncomfortable as well. So that I saw the icon come up saying that I'm very close to the car in front. I don't know what car was in front because there was no car in front. I think I need to go and pray soon, man. Okay, let's try. Hey BYD. Play music.
Just so damn frosty, the people like, damn, that's a cold ass honky.
By my enjoyment of the sound system is actually very good. It's very bassy lah. It weighs about 2 tons. On slow speeds, you can feel that the car is heavy, but on fast speeds, you can't. The handling is pretty good. The power is there. It is not the warp speed ahead kind of power, but it is very progressive, so that it's more comfortable to the passengers, because I would imagine people who buy an SUV like this would prioritize families, space that is big enough to put child seats, space that is enough to carry maybe your parents, your grandparents, depending on your age range. Even the suspension, when I go over bumps, it's the type where you go, it's like you're jumping on a marshmallow, you know. It's more comfort setting instead of sport setting. Brakes are good too, very progressive, not very immediate. Compared with the Aura Good Cat car, when I first drove the Aura Good Cat, it really took a while for me to try and mediate the brakes and the acceleration because the regenerative braking came in quite hard. But good and bad to it. Okay, so as you can see with the navigation, this is good. Like, it tells you, it shows you all the roads, and it says you're supposed to be on this one. I like this. So talking about the visibility, the rear windshield is quite small and it's slanted. So I would say the rear visibility ain't as great. For me, my sitting position and my height, this, maybe I'm just not used to sitting in SUVs lah. This is actually not big at all. But I'm kind of hindered by it, so I'm like constantly doing this, which again I think it's a good thing because you are extra careful. Sometimes when you're too used to things and you think that easy one lah, you tend not to be so aware of your surroundings. So when these come into play and you are more aware that okay, this is a little bit too big for me, you're more careful on the road. And I think that's good. Like raining now, I feel like everyone's more careful on the road because like, oh, slippery lah, don't go so fast lah, move to the side lah. If fast cars want to go, you let them go fast. I mean, just look, I am on the left lane because I don't really want to drive fast in the rain. And you see? So nice, right? Like, guys, PSA, the right lane is for you to overtake. And if you're not overtaking, please move to the left side. Also, use your indicator, your blinker, the one that goes tuck, 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 to merge to another lane and give some time, because you cannot just turn on your blinker and expect to move in immediately. It doesn't work that way, okay? The seats feel very comfortable. It's synthetic leather, so I am not sure how long it will last. It's perforated, gives me the sense that it could be heated or cooling seats, but it's not. NVH is very good. I can't hear much of what's going on outside, but I have enough sound coming from the outside world to know what is going on and to keep me aware. So I activated my rear wiper. That's actually pretty good. I like that feature. When I first got into the car, it was a bit too much. Living with it for a couple of days now, I kind of like it. One of my friend's wives said it's very refreshing. And I have to agree with her. I wouldn't use that word. However, when you come to an interior like this, it's something that you don't see on any other car. Like the doorknob, the guitar strings at the side, the treadmill kind of center console right here, and then this anatomy, muscle kind of interior. The combination of colors is nice too. Even the flow of the interior, the lines, they ensured that the continuity was there. Another cool feature I would like to share with you as well, driving recorder. You can see what is being recorded via your built-in dash cam, and you can actually stop recording, start recording, or take a picture. There is one thing though that I have been struggling with, which is trying to activate the wireless charging. I just can't find how to turn it on. Looking at the front, there's LED headlights and one light bar that goes down right in the middle. Seeing the design of it, it doesn't seem too out there. It is quite conservative and doesn't offend you. Very acceptable to the masses out there. Moving to the side, for this extended version, it comes with 18-inch alloy rims. Let me know what you think of the pattern of the rims right here. I'm glad that there's not as much lines and aggressiveness that you see as compared to newer cars nowadays. Yeah, the side skirts follow the body of the car. Roof rails at the top. Now moving to the back, it's a uni light bar. It's quite a common theme going around in cars nowadays. Reminds me of the EQA. At first, I didn't really like it, but I would say it's growing on me. Because I was driving and commenting on the interior so much just now, I feel like there's not much for me to say. However, there are certain things I would like to pinpoint that gives me very like, wow, so atas, and things that I didn't mention. So for example, take this. This touch thing, wow. The ambient lighting that follows the rhythm of the music. Of course, this is something that is wow, like the wow factor. The interior, from what I've read and the research that I've done, the inside is inspired by gym equipment. So for example, the aircon vents, dumbbells, the armrest, treadmill, and then the anatomy of the body. I guess why guitar string? Because when you exercise, you listen to music, right? Of course, this is a major plus point. Check this out. Hey BYD, drop the top. Hey BYD, close the top. Last one for the front is the gear knob. Now the gear shifter, the gear knob, makes me feel like I'm sort of like a pilot of my dreams and I'm building it. Hey, build your dreams! It's very Starship-like, you know how you accelerate and decelerate. Let's move to the back to see how the headroom and legroom is like and what's the comfort level like. Okay, so the seats fold 60-40 and there's USB Type A and Type C. Can comfortably sit 3 people lah, can. It's a little bit upright. There are many compartments right here, for example your iPad, your phone, your cables. I think they have thought this through. And I really like this. I think this is something different that I've never seen before in other cars. And this is my headroom, this is my legroom. I'm 160 cm, so there's a lot of space right here. That's it for the interior. Let's move on to the differences between the standard and the extended version. Let's go. The differences between the standard range and the extended range. Standard comes with 410 km of range, whereas extended comes with 480 km range. DC charging port CC2 70 kW instead of 80 kW. Standard does not come with one-touch open-close tailgate, whereas extended does. One touch. Standard comes with single color gradient lighting, whereas extended comes with multicolor gradient ambient lighting that follows the rhythm of the music. Standard comes with 6 speakers instead of direct HD sound 8 speakers. Wireless phone charger, elite. PM 2.5 air filter, elite. 17-inch wheels instead of the 18-inch wheels. And battery capacity of 49.92 instead of 60.48. Other than that, everything else is the same. Now the standard one is going at about 149,000, whereas the extended version is going at 167,000 ringgit. Competitors that are of similar price range is the Aura Good Cat and the Kona Electric. In my opinion, this is a very good entry level for those who are still accepting the idea of EV. Once you reach like the 200 mark, it gets a little bit like, pay so much for an EV car, something that we don't know much about, and we don't know the reliability, the maintenance cost. There are just so many things that are still in the air that we don't have data of. But I guess when you put in 150, even though it's a lot of money, it's still rather acceptable to the masses. Now, comparing this with the competitors, I'm very familiar with the Aura Good Cat. I won't comment so much on the Kona Electric because I haven't really gotten a chance to get my hands on the Kona Electric. However, I would say both are very different uses. For example, if I have a family and young kids where I have to pack a lot of stuff, I'll definitely take this car, the Atto 3. However, if it's city, point A to point B, looking pretty, I would take the Aura Good Cat. I would just say it's different usages, and this one definitely has more space, it's bigger, probably more comfortable for long distance travels. However, the Aura Good Cat is more city travels. Yeah, that would be my comparison. For looks, I know people who love the Aura Good Cat, I know people who love this interior, so it's really up to your personal preference. There are still comments out there saying that this is a China product, good one or not. However, I feel that Proton did a very good job introducing the Malaysian market to the X50 and X70, because that is where I feel a lot of people's perception of China has changed, seeing as how great China can be and are doing. You just look at how many X50s and X70s are on the road, how many people love them, how many people immediately went to buy one for the price point. Really best bang for buck vehicle. And with that, I feel more people are more accepting of the China brand, and that would be a plus for the BYD brand as well in Malaysia. Cancel. Fun fact, stands for Build Your Dreams. Do you know how to say that in Mandarin? It's called Build 你的 dreams啊. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts and catch you guys next time. Bye.